Wolfman here, guys, catchyoutube.com. We're doing some GRACIE, not GRACIE breakdown, talking about the new GRACIE breakdown video, talking about the Nogi Ezekiel choke from bottom out that happened in UFC about a week and a half ago that they had featuring Vaughn. I was in Couples Retreat. Play Where's Wolfman and find me in a couple scenes of Couples Retreat. Actually, Vince and the guys, they let me director. I said, hey, I wrote a couple lines. He's like, write them down. He's like, wow, those are cool. So he had me say 2 lines he wrote. I wrote 2 lines and did like a full 2 reels, which is a lot of money, a film, an ad-lib. Unfortunately, it was the last scene in the movie, got cut. But anyway, Vince Vaughn, cool, thanks. Welcome to the Jiu-Jitsu journey. Olenek has gotten like 8 or 9 of these. I may be pronouncing his name wrong, sorry. I may be totally wrong. He's gotten like 8 or 9 of these. When I started Jiu-Jitsu, GRACIE Jiu-Jitsu in January '97, it was the snake choke. Let's talk about his standing. And he was pushed against a cage and he started even putting it in standing. You see, steal something like this, straighten your shoulder and tuck your chin and work for a takedown. Like, just don't let it get there in the first place. That's always the best choke or submission defense, especially with MMA balls. Like, no one should sneak this in on you standing. Right, I have to just be like, really, just not defending my neck at all. Not saying it couldn't happen, and especially like in sleeves on the street with a jacket and you're bouncing, like that's a great technique. Even if someone did get it in, I mean, there's a few different things I could do. If we start to weave it in, I can tuck his head this way and knee him in the body and then choke from that, come from up from there and do other kinds of defense. So even if he hooks it up standing, there's a lot of things. I can pull his head sideways. Go ahead and grab your bicep and start to weave it in. Start to weave it in here. You see, we smashed on the mat and his grip just fell apart.
Every time I hit the floor, guys, my grip falls to pieces.
And I was going in a mount, and even if he still had it, there's 2 other defenses I can do from mounted on him and he's choking me, which was the situation in the UFC. So now we'll go to the ground. So bottom side mount. Okay, so he kind of played old man jiu-jitsu when he baked the young bucks into stupid mistakes so you don't have to waste energy, because maybe you didn't train a lot for your fight or you're 40 years old, like I'm about to. So he played young buck, tricky jiu-jitsu game, and he had the guy, had his head tight here, and made it look like he was covering punches here, so like kind of cover and block out the arm. And here's the situation. And he even hipped in and said, please mount me. And then when the guy mounted him, he weaved this in, and he was like, oh shit, what's this? Oh, me too. Okay? So, obviously that's not good enough. So now I'm going to show one of the defenses that Henner showed that I thought was pretty cool. Henner GRACIE, okay? But guys, you got to flow in this stuff. You got to counterattack. So, I got mount. He's weaving this in. I go, oh crap, what's that? I should be putting my shoulder up with my chin down like any choke defense. Grab this, work some biomechanics, slide off to knee on belly, drive, hook, boom, armbar, right? So I'm really surprised you didn't show going into the armbar Jujikatami right there. Slowly, even if he's got this weaved in, and it's starting to choke me, I'm gonna lift this, which changes the relationship of his shoulder, pull his head sideways, drive, hop off the knee on belly, drive, hook. There's my arm. However you finish your arm. So that's a good defense and something people should drill, you know, just in case. One more. Let's go back down. And guys, I'm going to tie this video in to the next video talking about GRACIE finally getting Daidojuko Kato guy down in Bellator last Friday or Saturday. Finally got him down in the 3rd round, couldn't do anything. The guy just covered and he couldn't get a submission. We'll talk about that in the next video. Now this is a trick I've known since 1999 and I haven't shown it until now. I've only shown it to a few fighters like Shinzo Miyoto Machida, and did it to Manny Garambiri a couple times. Only showed it to a couple training partners. We'll show it from here. I've never done it from here, so we'll show it from you getting that choke. So he starts to get the choke. What else can I do? Oh man, that sucks for him. Oh, that sucks for you. And then I punch him, and then I knock him out, or get asked him out and go to an armbar. Simple, stupid. Okay, we'll show that more in the next video. Call us the Wild Wolfman. It's the only thing I kept secret until now. It's time now that the striking and takedown defense have gotten there. Now we got to bump the grapplers back up to advance their game, to takedown, to actually pass guard, get mount, go into S-mount armbars and stuff like that, to actually finish the fights. And too many, watch MMA, watch Pride, watch UFC history. The guys are just hug defending, okay? And they're defending the whole round. So I can chicken wing elbow. We'll go on to this in the next video. So watch the next video, guys, and I'll show that Wild Wolfman again. And now you can learn how to defend that. But it obviously was a very good defense to that choke too, right? So cheers, please sub, check out part 2. Sometimes I'll go with like big guys and big stuntmen and stuff, and maybe they try to like neck crank me and stuff like this. They try to lift my head up. So try to lift my head. Yeah. When the guy does this, guys, then if he's doing heavy power move stuff, then I just put my thumbs on his armpits. Okay? Then there's pressure points in there, and his power is going to actually go away. I can wait it out and tough it out and breathe and relax. Even if I just go light, sometimes I go just for a second. I let the guy know it's there. Or if the guy starts playing pressure points with me, I'm like, well, I know that stuff too. Grab my head, try and like lift my head or submit me, try and grind on me or something. See, I'll just go whatever here and go maybe a lockdown and double thumbs in the armpits. He's got nothing. Same thing if a guy tries to snake choke me. Go in here and try to rear naked choke my throat. Here's a snake choke. I'll go in the armpits here. Just put that thumb in the armpit. He doesn't like that. His power goes away. He lets go. Maybe I sweep him. Okay, so I use that a lot. So when a guy's grinding on you, you don't got to go heavy. You know, go and let him know a little bit.